Hello everyone again. So I will continue with our analysis. So another analysis is that we are looking for the peakedness, and the peakedness is also called is the mode. So if you look our charts here, you can see the first chart, it has a one peak, and the if it has a one peak, we call it as a unimodal. Similarly here, if you look at it, so we have a one peak. So but for this chart, you can see we have a one chart and another one, but we have two peaks. And if we have two peaks, we have the bimodal. So it doesn't mean that the peaks are the same size, but we have two peaks. That's bimodal. This is just another description of our graph. So we have skewness, we have the peakedness, and now, so since we have talked about the frequency chart, I showed the frequency chart for a symmetric data. This one was symmetric. So we have a left skewed data and we have the right skewed data. And as I talked about, I will just show the left skewed data so you have a better understanding how to plot it. So we have the left skewed data, and the first thing is that you just write the minimum of the values that you have. So the minimum is 69 and the range is from B2 to B107. I will just copy it and paste it back here, and then I will use this as a maximum, and the range should be the same as from B2 to B107. Okay, so it shows that we have a 69 to 80 minimum and maximum. So I'll just start from 69 and then go up to 80. Okay, then you go here and you say that count if, and we look for from the range should be the all of this one. Okay, and then we go back here, so we have the range and we look for the number that we are looking for, and we are looking for 69. I press, there are two numbers, and I will just paste it down, but before that I will make it F4 and also the dollar sign here, so that when I move it down, it just takes the same range. So just do that. As you can see the number of the values that appear. Okay, then you go to the chart, insert, and you have the chart option here, and you just select for example this one. As I said, there are lots of chart options. You select your data and then add the left skewed, and then we have the values here, we have the y values. Okay, and then so you have it, so you can see it is a left skewed chart, or you can change it to bean format if you want. You can keep it as it is. This one is better, and then you can format it, make it less gap, like a 10%. Okay, it's good. So this is how you can plot in Excel for your frequency chart. So we talked about the frequency chart, how many times the number appears. You can see frequency chart. So right skewed data, we did the same. Now comes the histogram. This one is another description of data. So we talked about the frequency chart, and then we have the histogram. For plotting the histogram, I will just go to Excel and show you how to do that. So I will use the same data. So histogram. Is it the histogram? Okay, so let me erase the ones that I have. Okay, and then delete. Okay, so you do it by the data and then data analysis, and then you have the histogram option. So the input range, it will be from the whole number range. Okay, the bin range, this one is optional. If you have bins, you can put, otherwise just delete it. The output range, choose where you want the output to be. So I will want it here. You can just select a cell or you can just select a column, and you make sure that you have the chart output. So it gives you the chart. If you click OK, you can see this is the histogram. I will talk about this one in the slides, what does bin and the frequency mean. And also you can put your own bins. Say that you are not happy with this one, you can put your from 69 up to 80. You can put your own bins, and again go to histogram and then OK, and then for the, you just selected the previous values, just select the bin that you have here, and then output range, just choose another one like here. Okay, and then click OK. So you can see that now it plotted the bin range that you provided. So this one is automatic one, and this one is the one that you gave the bin range for it. So if I go back to here, I have the same chart as in the Excel, and this one is the automatic. So each of these bars here, they are called bin. So this one's a bin, this one's bin, and it's also called cell. So here we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bins, and each bin has the boundary. So left part, this one is called the left boundary, and then we have the right part, which is the right boundary. Okay, the Excel says that you can see the bin and the frequency. Okay, it says that the n value less than 69.42 is 1. So x less than or equal to 69.42, we have only one value. And the next x is greater than 69.42, and then less than 70.571. This one is 0. We don't have any value in this range. And then comes next one. So it says that 70.571, and then the x value is less than 71.722. We have three values. We have three values of that is greater than this one, smaller or equal to this one. This way Excel counts it and then plots it. This is automatic. And the main question is that, for example, here we have 11 pins. Okay, and then how do you find the number of pins? How do you find it? There are multiple rules for it. For example, the square root of n, you can use it. The n here is the number of values. Here we have 100 values, yes, and then we will take as square root of 100, and it is 10. Okay, you can use 10 pins if you want to plot it yourself. Or there is a Rice rule, Sturgis rule. There is not one fixed rule that you have to use for the number of pins, but generally the Excel is the best. No need to go your own way, just plot in Excel. Okay, next part of the recording I will talk about some statistical terms. See you in the next recording.